The time is just gone 8:43 a.m. as we continue with the broadcast this morning. And the last few weeks, we have been talking about the Minara Chamber of Commerce. We've been talking about the business awards. And 2 years after the COVID pandemic, back on track. And once again, this year, Minara Chamber of Commerce will be hosting this prestigious function and recognizing people that have made their mark in business. Now, one of them has been Mohamed Nazeem Ali, the director of the Shadows Group, and he was a winner of the business person category in 2016. And we are going to be talking shortly with Mohamed Nazeem Ali just to share his experience and what it actually meant for him being a finalist at this prestigious function. Mohamed Nazeem Ali, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Juma Mubarak to you and welcome.
Assalamu alaikum, Inayat, and assalamu alaikum to all your listeners and everybody around the country.
Yes, great you're able to join us, and having attended some of these Minara Chamber of Business awards in the past, a wonderful event, a prestigious event. But also, when one looks at the process that they go through in terms of the selection, in terms of shortlisting, and ultimately choosing the winner, and you being the winner in the business person category in 2016. Obviously, it must have been a wonderful moment for you. It must have been a very, very defining moment for you as well, Mohammed Nazim.
Yes, it was. Just to be nominated was great, firstly, and thereafter to make it to the shortlist of the finalists, which was the top three, and every one of our guys that were made it through were great business persons in their own right. And then to win it, that was really, really, really exciting. It was really good, and it was really good for my business and obviously everything else.
Yes, honor, respect, success obviously comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I'm sure, thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for where you are at this point in time, for having achieved what you have achieved. And, just take us back and, the moments obviously when you were selected, but also more importantly, looking at some of the key issues that the panelists had actually looked at when they looked at you, when they looked at your business, and when you were selected as a winner.
Okay, so I was nominated by an independent third party, and there's a process. Once you get nominated, Minara then asks you, will you accept the nomination, which I did. Then they send you a whole, they request a whole lot of information. Some of it, look, it's difficult. Some of it, they want to know what you do, maybe some of them in turnover, what you do in terms of community, what you do in terms of staffing, and where do you position your brand. Once you do that, I mean, look, it's a bit of work, but I promise you, and the rewards from that stem from this, which I can touch on later with you, are unbelievable. So I would, honestly recommend to any budding entrepreneur out there, any businessman out there, involve yourself in this process, because it is really, really a great honor to be even just part of the whole process.
Just looking at the Shadows Group, what do you do? What line of business, Mohammed Nazim?
Okay, so we're a top-end men's retailer. We sell only Italian top-end men's branded clothing. We in all the major malls in KZN. So we in Gateway, Pavilion, Musgrave, and we only do brands, out of Italy and France and Europe and things like that.
Yes, and obviously, I'm sure humble beginnings, like many successful businesses do.
Yes, yes, yes. So this year, Alhamdulillah, with the blessing of Allah and all these difficult times that we've had in the last 2 years, we've just hit our 30 years of being in business. So yeah, but lots of hard work. Advice that I can give to entrepreneurs: don't be scared to burn the midnight oil and push the hard yards in so that you can get the success that you deserve.
Right. Now, you mentioned some very interesting things like community development, community involvement. And we know that this is obviously a major issue as well when one talks about social responsibility. And so, it's not only about, business, and it's not about profit, but also giving back to the community, Mohammed Nazim.
100%. So when we were already an established brand, but when we won the award, I mean, and I've got two other partners. So although I represent the business, I mean, I'm the public face of the business. I've got partners that actually work with me. So that's why I use the collective and I say we won the award. So automatically new doors open. For example, it's quite difficult. I'm sure to get into malls and things. I had landlords approaching us, which is the one door that opened. And again, my business is very brand driven. So I had brands that approached us and said, "Oh, I believe you guys won Businessman of the Year. Can we be associated with you guys? We'd like to partner with you guys." But the most important door it opened for me, which, and I'm very, closely aligned to this and in my thinking and things like that, uh, was that Minara had a mentorship program which they were using for budding entrepreneurs. And they were running a program every Saturday. And they were kind enough to invite me, and I would go in every third Saturday and mentor new budding entrepreneurs. And by the way, this entrepreneurship program was open to all races, all religions, and all genders. So it was a very nice sampling of South Africa, and they ran this program, and I was honored to be part of that program. So that was one of the key things that I loved about this because it allowed me to give back to my community.
Well, it's actually amazing, the benefits, for want of a better term, of having been chosen and winning an award. And, obviously looking at, like you mentioned, is, possibly you may not have dreamt that, someday you will be mentoring other people, you would be motivating, you would be encouraging other people, you would be inspiring other people. And I suppose that is what mentorship is also all about. And also at the same time, for you personally, and also you mentioned we, so the partners that all the other benefits that you've been able to enjoy, alhamdulillah, just as a result of an award like this. And that, in itself, one needs to be thankful. One cannot express enough gratitude, shukr, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for that moment, Nazim.
Exactly. I mean, this is something which I never thought about, and I regard this as actually the greatest blessing that I could have. And it's all through the blessings of Allah Pak and, through the facilities of Minara and people like you that we can continue doing this kind of work.
Well, inshallah, we may continue making dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue grant you the health, the ability, the strength to continue, and also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you barakat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase, your risk as well, and also for the benefit of yourself, but also for the benefit of the ummah at large, for the benefit of the Muslim ummah. And certainly we are looking forward to the Minara Chamber of Commerce, the awards 2022 once again, inshallah. And, we are just so happy that it is back on track. We know what COVID has done to us for the last 2 years, but it is back on track, alhamdulillah. And once again, it is through Minara Chambers and people like yourselves that would inspire others, that would inspire us, that would inspire other people who are in business as well, Brother Mohammed Nazim.
Ameen. And inshallah, your words, go from strength to strength, and all of us go from strength to strength.
Ameen, thumma ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Mohammed Nazeem Ali joining us, the director of the Shadows Group. They were winners at the business person category in 2016. And this is what we have been doing in the last few weeks, talking about the Minara Business Awards. And this year, once again, nominations are open. And you can go onto their website, get all the information you require. And this is an event, once again, that will be taking place in Durban. It will be in October. So get onto Minara's website. You'll get all the details. The time is just gone 8:51. We come back. It's time for Jumma Nasiha. Maulana Ridwan Bayat will be joining us.